Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thank you for listening to these voiceovers. Today I'm going to be talking about the new business I started with my good buddy Aaron. We started a company called A&M Moto Toys, obviously Aaron and Mark Moto Toys, and we have a website, and we're going to soon have a retail location, so that's pretty exciting. That's going to be here in Monument, Colorado. Fingers crossed. We're just waiting for the approval from the people that are in there. Are supposed to be moving out like March 1st, so I guess we can move in after that, maybe before that, and prorate if they move out before. I don't know, but sometime March 1st, within March of this year, we should have this retail space. So that's pretty exciting, because that way we'll be able to offer you a walk-in opportunity to look at products and what have you, because right now it's kind of going out of our garages, and that is becoming burdensome, as you could imagine, right? How we started is we started doing motorcycle rentals. We rent GPX moto bikes, the FSC 300R, which is a 4-stroke, the FSC 450R, also a 4-stroke. We don't rent any of their 2-stroke bikes as of yet. We also have a smaller, I think it's like the FSE 250E, if I remember the model exactly, and that's a pretty good beginner bike, really budget friendly. If you're looking to get into motorcycles and you just want something new, I know a lot of people worry about the whole, hey, it's made in China and this and that. They've been pretty reliable for us, for our renters, and for other people that I know that buy GPX Moto. And the importer out of Salt Lake City is awesome. They really support these bikes. They have all the parts in stock, so you call up, say, hey, I need whatever, and they most likely will have it, you know? I mean, you can buy a whole engine, complete engine from them, if you just want to replace an engine. And, you know, try doing that with a KTM or Beta or Sherco. Good luck. It's going to cost way more than it's worth. These bikes, you can actually replace, especially on the 2-strokes, an engine's like $2,000. I don't know. I mean, if you need to do the top end and stuff, so for some extra money, you can just buy an engine, put it in, and run it, and at your leisure, replace the top end. So, I mean, there are some benefits, you know, for a low-cost motorcycle, and people are racing them. They're not meant to be raced because, you know, they're a budget bike. They're not a Beta. They're not a Sherco. They're not a KTM. But they're a great trail bike. They're a great dual sport bike, because here in Colorado we can plate these things. So they are pretty good dual sport motorcycles. We also rent a Raihu MR300 Pro. Got one of those. I think it's a 2022. And people seem to really love that. So we do have a 2-stroke bike, and that is one of them. For now, that's the only 2-stroke we have. But it's plated also, so you can connect trails and what have you. We also have a Beta 390. We're going to pretty soon have a Honda VFR, I think it's an 800. And we also got an electric Teleria Sting. So we're going to be putting that up too soon. We also sell products. We sell P-Tech and Reflex Racing handguards, and just recently added Robaconda. So we're putting an order in for that, so check the description if you want to get on that pre-order. If you're local, unfortunately, for us to get them in and then ship them, it's like 40 pounds just for the tire changing unit. That's a lot. It's going to cost too much to ship, so we're concentrating on local sales for that. So if you're in the Colorado Springs, Monument, Colorado specifically, or Castle Rock or Denver and want to drive down, we can go ahead, take an order, pre-order, and we're going to order a bunch for a good price initially, and yeah, you're going to save some money. Soon to come for products, once we have our retail space, that is, will be like IMS products. You'll be able to order those from us. Climb said we could be a dealer for them. That is epic. 220 tires. We plan to order a pallet of tires once we have our space. We also hope to get our dealer license and possibly sell some bikes But that's a process. That's not a guarantee through the state how Colorado does it. It's just a pain in the butt. So we have to have a space first, take pictures of the space, submit those pictures, and I'll be talking about that more on what you have to do as we go along in separate videos, kind of like, hey, you know, you have to do this and you have to do that, just to help other people out, because I think people want to know, how do you start a motorcycle business? So that, I think that will be pretty interesting and something we will consider making videos specifically kind of addressing that. So if somebody's interested in Colorado, you will have an idea. So that will be something we'll be bringing you. We're going to have many more companies we'll be able to order from. You know, we'll probably get hooked up with like Parts Unlimited, Parts Unlimited. Tucker Rocky is another one that's a major player. So we'll probably, you know, get accounts with them and be able to order pretty much anything. You know, so you'll be able to come in and you could place an order for something and then come pick it up. But I really want to concentrate on having certain products in stock, like the P-Tech skid plates. That way, and other protection bits like radiator guards and chain guides and, you know, shark fins for the rotors and stuff. I want to have that stuff kind of in stock. It's going to be hard to cover every bike out there, but a good majority of it. That way you can come in and you can just buy it because we have it. It's here, you know. We have it in the store. You know, we're going to be located in Monument, Colorado. I don't really want to say a specific location yet because that's not nailed down 100%. As I said, there's people in there. We know the people. They're good folk. They're told the landlord about us that we could take the space over from. So we're hoping that all comes together. If not, we'll be looking at spaces and trying to get in something right away if this does not work out. But the plan is Monument, Colorado. Right now on the north end of town here of Springs. I think something is needed. You know, it's far enough away from downtown. A lot of people I know don't want to go downtown to go to a dealer to get parts, to get other accessories, to find out that they don't have it. We have enough population on the north end of town. I think this is going to be a good location. Our main focus is customer service. My business partner and I are very customer focused. We plan to, you know, customer comes first. We're not going to be like a dealership where they kind of blow you off. We're going to tell you, like, if we can get something, we can get something. If we can't, we can't. If it has to be an order, it's an order. You know, we're going to follow up with you. You place an order for something, and we're going to follow up with you. Versus, we've been through this with many different products for different things, whether it's bikes or accessories, gear, where you place the order and you don't hear anything. I had a bad experience recently with Sierra Nevada. I mean, they just didn't tell me. They just kept saying the part was on back order. Oh, we're getting it in a week. We'll let you know. Nothing comes in. I wait 3 weeks. I contact them. Oh, we're getting it in 2 weeks. Still nothing, you know. Just kept going on and on. And I understand about supply chain issues, but at some point you should reach out to the customer and say, hey, look, it's taking longer than we expected. Would you like to stay on the list? At that point, I would have probably said, sure, why not? But because they didn't do that, I was like, had to call them, chase them down, figure out who to talk to, and then they basically ignored my calls and stuff until I really called them out on social media, and I don't want to do that. So I want to focus on customer service. I think customer comes first, and you're going to be a repeat, you know, customer if we treat you well. And like, I will never go to Sierra Nevada again. I will never go to Apex Sports again. There's a reason why we're kind of starting this business, because we find that there's a lot of issues with customer service nowadays. I think we can fill the niche and provide excellent customer service and work with customers, figure out what their wants and needs are, and address those. If you brought a bike in and we're not really working on bikes, but, you know, as just an extra set of eyes, I'm more than happy to look at something, you know? And yeah, we might not make anything on that, but you're going to be like, wow, they took the time out of their day to help me. And we're going to try to help you. We're going to try to be that business. We're going to try to do our best. I really do hope you guys come and support us and check us out, and also look in the description of this video and see that we're doing this initial pre-order for Rabaconda tire changing units. You can get it with just the unit or with the tire spoons. And we're giving it a good deal. The reason why we're doing a good deal, we're not really going to make much on it, we're going to make very little, is because we're just trying to cycle through some money for the bank, because that looks good. Like, you make X amount of sales, and in 6 months we'll be able to maybe get a better loan and expand much quicker. So that is kind of the idea behind the madness of doing some deals like on the P-Tech skid plates. We don't sell them for that much money. We are the cheapest around, especially if you're local. It's $245 for a 2-stroke skid plate for, like, say, my 2021 Beta 300, and elsewhere they're like $267 plus possibly tax and shipping and stuff. So $245, yes, if you're in Colorado, you got the tax, but it's a good deal. And we tend to do coupons. If you came to me and said, hey, I don't really have $245, but do you have a coupon right now? And there's various coupons I have. I probably give you one, because that's just how I am. I try to help people out. Again, by doing that, you're going to go to somebody and say, hey, these guys are awesome. They helped me out. They even gave a discount. They didn't need to. And I was able to, get that skid plate for like after tax. I think, like, what would that come to? Oh, I think with tax it comes to $226.22. So $226.22. And that's with a discount. I have various discounts. So, depending what we're running, what discounts we have, and I usually, being an owner, I can do something. So don't think if you come to us like, oh, I can't afford $245, but know that we're starting out. So if you can afford the $245 and don't need the discount, I would ask you, please don't use it if this is something you can afford. But I'm leaving that open to people that I do give discounts to, as hopefully they support the small business. Hopefully they want us to be around and grow. We're fortunate enough that I myself don't need to draw a paycheck. My buddy is in the Air Force. He doesn't need to draw a paycheck right away. Obviously, within 6 months to a year, we want to draw a paycheck, but we're going to put that money back into the business by not, drawing a paycheck. We might cover some of our expenses for things like fuel and what have you, but yeah, we're not going to be pulling out money. And we're lucky like that. So that will allow this business, A&M Moto Toys, to grow and hopefully serve northern Colorado Springs for a long time to come, because we can grow this into something just magical, something that's going to be really awesome for the community, for the riding community. And yeah, I hope you come and shop with us, and yeah, we thank you. Bye.